Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to some more F1 2021 My Team on this channel. We are heading on into the Japanese Grand Prix. I was wrong last time out. I think I said we were heading into the US Grand Prix at the end of last episode, but in fact we are going to the Suzuka circuit in Japan. So we are going to the Japanese Grand Prix. Let's see what the Grand Prix holds in store for us after a stunning finish last time out. If you haven't seen that video yet, please be sure to go over using the link in my description, which has the playlist of the whole F1 2021 My Team series so far. So let's head on into the Japanese Grand Prix. Just want to make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Make sure that red button down below is struck and hit the notification bell as well, so you're notified as soon as the next video of F1 2021 My Team goes live. The series is great. We're having a lot of fun. You don't want to miss out on it, so please be sure to be subscribed. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for stopping by today, and let's head on into the Suzuka circuit. Alright, so durability department has an event for us. Let's make sure we do the right thing.
On how to address an issue concerning our driver.
Okay, so ACCLAIM believes that if they can spend some more time in the simulator this week, they could make some breakthroughs with R&D. However, this would mean they would not be able to attend a meeting with the durability department. What should we instruct him to do? Second driver experience would be +7, or it's resource points. I'll take a discount. It's almost... We'll see what happens. I'm gonna give our driver more experience for...
I think he made the right call.
Better results. Let's see. I think before we move on, I want to make an adjustment to the My Team experience here. Alright, so in career settings, this is what we agreed on early on. I think for AI acclaim rate, we're going to increase it. We're going to give the AI some buffs so that we don't improve too quickly. You know, at the end of F1 2020, the problem was we were just miles ahead of everyone with so much money, and the other teams just didn't perform well, and they were just, you know, back of the grid. So I want to make it a little more challenging, so we're going to increase the AI progression a little bit. So increased resource rate, increased acclaim, and increased team acclaim for the AI. Cash rate as well. Let's see if increased really puts a pressure on us, so we'll see how that works out. And we're back. So R&D, let's see what we have in store. No new upgrades coming through just yet. I think I want to do rear downforce aerodynamic upgrade here. Should we do it rushed? We have high chance of... we'll just get a standard because it's going to come before the US Grand Prix anyway. So we'll just do a standard. And we shouldn't have enough resource points for anything else, so we'll save those. We do have some driver perks we can purchase with the money that we have. I think we're just going to get level 2 of everything. Invest in ourselves a little, and we have 1.6 million left in the bank. Let's take a look at the facilities we can upgrade. I think it's time to invest in our staff a little, so we're going to spend about 1.2 on the fitness center. We'll see how that improves our second driver. We're already at the Grand Prix weekend, and we had an R&D come through, which is the aerodynamics redesigned brake ducts. So that is perfect timing. We do love to see upgrades coming through before the Grand Prix weekend. So let's head on into race weekend, see what we can do in Japan. Welcome to qualifying at Japan. The practice programs showed us that the car was not set up for the race weekend. I don't know, it's a difficult track, especially at the first sector. Sector 1 is always difficult with the S-curves, trying to get those right. I really tried to push it, and the car would either, you know, swing out into the barriers or just not get the time. So we got to really push the car today. Try to get clinical driving as well, which is very important, especially in Sector 1 and then Sector 3. Sector 2 actually as well, because I think we lost out the most time in Sector 2. We make up a lot of time in the chicane just before the start-finish straight, so we will use those benefits or those positives to our benefit and hopefully we'll get some good qualifying times today. FP1 again, rainy, very rainy. We were on wet tires and it was a very slippery track. Lost a lot of grip here and there. So hopefully practice program 2 or practice session 2 when we were on dry was the right data to collect. We were getting the basics done in FP1, trying to get the easy development boosts out of the way, and then in FP2 we got the other ones done, such as DRS, which is not available during the rain. So yeah, we were able to get some of the development boosts from our FP2 runs, which was in the dry, as I just mentioned. So yeah, overall I struggled with one of them. I only got one aerodynamic upgrade from one of the practice programs, despite me thinking I got 2 completed, so it might be a glitch in the system, whatever. We failed to get something, well, we got all our resource points, but yeah, we failed on one element, which was the tire wear issue. So the mission was to get below average tire wear, but I couldn't do it at all. Despite being very slow and taking care of the tires, I still couldn't get that one. So I think it's a bit bugged, but it is what it is. We got our development boost, we got our resource points. Jack Aiken getting us nothing in the feedback, so I don't know what's going on there. It might be that he's a rookie and he doesn't know how to give feedback, so we'll see how that works out. As soon as I sign someone with experience, maybe they give us feedback, I don't know, but we'll see. You see the development boost coming through, you see us getting all our acclaim, and here we go with the qualifying session. Qualifying will be dry, so that's good. Temperature is gonna drop, track temperature. It's gonna drop down to 29 degrees, so hopefully that'll be good in securing us a decent weather condition for a good lap. We're gonna try one lap and see how well we do. If we are close to qualifying out of Q1, we'll do another lap and see if we can really push for Q2 appearances today. First lap is looking decent. Let's see where we sit. P14, splendid, absolutely splendid. Looks like a Q2 appearance might be on the horizon. Alright, qualifying's over. Let's see where we place. I don't think we, our first lap was the best one we've ever done. I think we may have gone through in P16. Alright, so fastest of the session was Valtteri Bottas with a 1:26.0. Let's see where we sit. P16, just ahead of Kimi Räikkönen by 1/10. And 2/10 is Jack Aiken. So yeah, we are moving on. I don't know why Jack Aiken is down there. He was outperforming us, but today we outperform him. Latifi, Mazepin, Russell, Schumacher, Aiken, and Räikkönen get knocked out. Let's head on into Q2. Let's see what our first lap, P16. Goodness gracious me. We are super slow. Ooh, 5/10 improvements. Let's see, that is still dead last and we're out of fuel, so we gotta head back to base. Return to garage. I think we're done. P16 is the best we can do in Q2. It's a bit of a shame. So fastest was Max Verstappen on the soft compound tires. Daniel Ricciardo literally 100th behind him. So that is a close... What? Daniel Ricciardo on mediums was 100th behind him. Wow, that is exceptional from the Australian driver. Bottas, Sainz... Oh, wait, why is P10 knocked out? Isn't P10 in? This is weird. This is a glitch. How is there only 9 drivers going on? It's P10. So Valtteri Bottas should be going again, but in Q3, but he's not. Sainz, Alonso, Tsunoda, Ocon, Giovinazzi, and myself, we were 1/10, not even 1/10 off of Giovinazzi. No, a little over 1/10 behind Giovinazzi, but don't know where we could find that time. Let's focus on race day and let's move on to Grand Prix Day.
Tough luck there. It's not quite where we'd want to be on the grid, but chin up, it's not the end of the world.
Welcome along then to the magnificent Suzuka International Circuit, a stone's throw away from Issa Bay in the beautiful Japanese countryside. What surprises lie in wait for us today in the Japanese Grand Prix? A lap of this historic racetrack covers 3.6 miles, and it's the only time during the season that we race on a figure-of-8 racetrack. The drivers can expect some intense G-forces through the 18 corners on offer here as they experience some of the highest average apex speeds on the Formula One calendar. And keep an eye out for overtakes going into the final chicane. Joining us today to oversee all the thrills and spills, it's Anthony Davidson. And great to see you. How are you feeling about the race today, and how are the circuit conditions from what you've seen?
Well, it's looking a bit cold out there if I'm honest. These tyres have quite a narrow operating window in terms of the temperatures they need to extract the best grip. So with a cold track surface, it's going to be harder to keep those temperatures up, which will lead to lower grip and maybe more mistakes.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. It's Sergio Perez on pole position today, with Sebastian Vettel starting alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Gasly, Ricciardo, Valtteri Bottas, and Hamilton. They've taken a grid penalty. Fernando Alonso, Verstappen, Norris, and Esteban Ocon. Giovinazzi, Leclerc, they'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. The captain, and Raikkonen. Stroll, Russell, Carlos Sainz, they've taken a grid penalty, and Nicholas Latifi. Tsunoda, Aitken, Mick Schumacher, and Nikita Mazepin. That's it then, it's time to go racing, as we head to trackside for today's race.
So we get upgraded to P13 after some grid penalties up and down the grid. So personalize the strategy, of course, soft to mediums. Let's risk it again and do medium to softs. I think we'll be a tad bit slower, but that is fine. I'll take that strategy, and we will drop our fuel load a tad bit. Last time out in Singapore, I adjusted it too much and then it became a problem. So anyway, this is the strategy we're going for. That's the fuel load. P13 after some grid penalties. Let's see what we can do in Japan. Dry weather race, of course, so let's hope for a good one. All right, lights out, and away we go immediately. Oh, there's a Alfa Romeo who had a decent start. I've been punted. Up the inside of the Ferrari. Thank you very much. Vehicle condition?
No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Alright. I thought I'd take side pod damage. Alright. I don't know how well we will fare. Our lap times are a lot slower than the AI, so we'll see what we can do here. And I'm on medium, so all the soft compound tire runners are gonna have an advantage over me. Alright, we are within DRS range of Giovinazzi. Now I know my strengths and weaknesses on track, so we're gonna have to try and boost our strengths and make sure that the effects of our strengths outweigh the weaknesses. We're trying to stay within DRS range because DRS is now enabled. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We got DRS and ERS. We're gonna try to make a move on him. Dupe him on the outside. A little collision, I think. We're up to P11 now. Splendid. Now the S's that really irk me. Alright, the soft compound tire runners are pitting. We're in the top 10. Beautiful. Ooh, Sergio Perez is out. Safety car. Safety car. Safety car, alright, what are we saying?
Understood, copy that.
Hard compound tires, really? Yeah, let's do it. Oh, we're low on fuel. Okay, we're going to lane. Lift and coast during the safety car. We'll get our pit stop out of the way too. We're transferring to the hard compound tire. Here we go, into the pit lane. There we go, perfect timing. Hamilton Norris is also in. Oh, Norris jumped Hamilton, didn't he? Oh, what a pit stop. Alright, in we go, in we go, in we go. Oh, 1.9. Yo, what a pit stop from the crew. They really want us to win today.
Pit strategy complete. See these tires through to the end now.
Ooh, Verstappen gets just ahead of us.
In this lap.
Alright, getting ready to race again. Right behind Max Verstappen in P7. Ooh, decent start. I'm right behind Max Verstappen now. Got a slipstream. Going on the outside line. Let's see. Little slipstream help from Lewis Hamilton. Did we just do that? Did we just do that? We're in the lead. Okay, Lando Norris, you're an absolute idiot, you know that. Vehicle condition.
Tire condition is still looking good. There's been an incident on track resulting in loose debris.
Oh, Ricardo. Sorry.
Managed to clear it up in time and there are no plans for a safety car right now.
Alright, Ricardo. Absolute idiot, mate. Ooh. Antonio Giovinazzi's out of the session. Oh god. Bottas is right on my bum. Alright, Giovinazzi's right here. Don't see him. Ah, he's off on the siding. Yep. Oh, that was nice. That was nicely taken, but Bottas is still catching me. We're getting a long line of faster cars behind me. Okay, Bottas doesn't seem to be catching me all too quickly. He is going on the inside and then just falls back. Did something happen? Oh boy. The crowd went wild for a moment. I thought something happened. Alright, the S-curves are done. Aye. Vehicle condition.
No need to worry about tire condition for now. Everything's looking good.
I thought Norris just bumped into me and then caused some serious bodywork damage.
Incident on track, but officials aren't looking to push for a safety car.
We're good, we're good.
Be careful.
I need to run away while Norris is damaged. Need to put some distance between myself and the people behind us. That is possibly gonna win us the Grand Prix, man. Oh, VSC deployed. Lance Stroll is out.
Safety car has been deployed. Slow down and maintain a positive delta. There's been an
Ah, safety car deployed. Oh dear. Okay, safety car's out already. So I'm gonna be stuck behind this guy as leader. Oh, we're also in danger of the other cars that are pitting right now because they're gonna be on softs. Much more superior than these hards that I've been going for a couple laps. Let's see what the safety car can do for us. Alright, here we go. Whew. Can we do it? Someone hit me. Hamilton, is that you, yeah? Stop hitting me. If you're gonna overtake, overtake cleanly, mate. So, Hamilton's gonna pit. So it's gonna be Verstappen. Well, Hamilton, you better be careful next time, mate. If you're gonna overtake, overtake cleanly. I left you space. But he just smashed into me. That's the common thread of AIs in this game. The AI just likes to smash into you. Thankfully, no damage in the car. Oh wow, there's a bit of a gap to Verstappen now. Those crashes are really helping me. Whoa, Alonso is in P2. Alright, we gotta push with everything we've got. Come on now, come on. Push with everything we've got. This is for the race victory, man. Top set with the podium. Oh dear, Alonso has DRS, man. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Yes. Oh, S-curves are taken nicely. Come on. Get me out of here. Come on, stay ahead of Alonso, please. Oh, I think we've done it. Not until the fat lady sings, man. Let's keep it going, keep it going. Decent enough turn. I think we've got it. Come on, come on, come on. Give it everything we've got. Pedal to the metal. Deplete the battery. Nice. I think we've done it. Oh my god, we've just won a Grand Prix. What did we just do? We just won a Grand Prix.
Absolutely fantastic. It's a brilliant result. Well done.
So after a day of mixed fortunes up and down the field, we bring today's race to a close. Talk to me, Ants. What was it that set them apart from the competition today?
It was a question of right place, right time today. We were looking at an entirely different race before the safety car came out, but they were able to take full advantage after the field had been bunched up.
Well, I'm thoroughly exhausted after the excitement of that race, but I'm sure it's nothing compared to our drivers here. They've worked hard to make it up there, and it's great to see them make their way out onto the podium.
Yes! A P1 finish. What a result for Tsu Elite Racing. That was a splendid safety car restart and a great strategy execution after the first safety car. Couldn't have asked for a better one. What a win.
After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
I have to give it to the captain. They pushed and found some fantastic performance. It was just a pleasure to watch.
Wow, now we need to take a breath, man. Japanese Grand Prix was a stunner. I hate this track, but turns out it's a good one for us in F1 2021 Season 1 of my team. So, our picture is right there. We're the winner of the Japanese Grand Prix. Fernando Alonso and Verstappen join us on the podium. Vettel, Gasly, Ocon, Tsunoda, Raikkonen. Jack Aiken gets P9 to scores 2 points, and Charles Leclerc round out the points positions. And then they are followed by Haas of Mazepin, Bottas, Ricciardo, Latifi, Norris, Sainz, Russell, Schumacher, Hamilton, and yeah, that's the finishing group with Stroll, Giovinazzi, and Perez not finishing the race today. Let's take a look at the standings because this should shuffle things up. We get a serious amount of points, putting us on 98 points on the driver's standings. P7 for us right now, ahead of Pierre Gasly, who is 1 point behind us, and Daniel Ricciardo on 90 points in P9. Constructor standings wise, we are still P7. We are 6 points behind Alpine, who are on 115 points after a series of good races, and then we are ahead of Aston Martin, who are on 94 points. So it's all still to fight for P6, so maybe even P5 if we're good enough, but I don't know. I'm not expecting huge points like today. We got lucky today, and yeah, we are going to savor this win for some time. Really, it's been a stunning Grand Prix. Bad luck with our qualifying session, but good luck with the grid penalties that a bunch of people were taking. We were promoted to P13, and then we were awesome at the start, trying to keep our car safe, which was the main objective, keeping our car in a solid condition, in crisp, clean condition, so that we don't get those body damages that create drag and drag us further back. We promote ourselves up a couple places, and the most crucial bit was after the first safety car. After the first safety car, we were able to make that stunning overtake. Yeah, the overtake at the first safety car was absolutely stunning, and that was really what brought us into the lead. Then we got hit by another safety car, and then I decided whether or not I should pit for softs, but we didn't pit for softs. We just enjoyed our time on the hards, and then we saw the rest of the Grand Prix, and that was a stunner. Really absolutely stunning Grand Prix, and we were able to fend off a bunch of other faster cars. The bummer though is that a bunch of these AI drivers just decided to bump into me. They kept pushing into me, and they spun themselves out, and that was the case with Lewis Hamilton and Daniel Ricciardo. I just don't understand what they were doing. They were just wasting their potential, wasting their chances of a podium by going for a line that didn't exist and then spinning themselves out. Their fault, not my fault. Why are you doing that? You should have, overtaken more precisely and safely, but it is their fault. So what a race. P1 will save her for some time before we head on into the next Grand Prix, which is the US Grand Prix. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. You surely need to like this video after a stunning Grand Prix. So smash that like button, subscribe, use the red button down below, and hit the notification bell as well, so you're notified when the next video of F1 2021 My Team goes up. As always, I hope you're doing well, and until the next video, man, please take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys at the next Grand Prix.